Hey guys, it is Friday morning and I wanted to talk about what happened Thursday. And as you know, Wednesday night, I got to pick up my van. It was all done. The hatch latch works. None of the power stuff works, but at least the hatch, I can actually open it, put stuff in, close the hatch. That was very important. Unfortunately, it cost a lot of money to fix it, but I needed that to work. So came back home, parked the van, we cleaned it, and that was that, all done. And then Thursday morning, I wanted to go for a bike ride with Paul, but I wanted to bring both my road bike and my mountain bike down with me to bring to my buddy Steve, because I asked him if he could help me tweak the gears on both the bikes because they're slipping and not functioning the way I need them to function. And he's just way better at it than I am. I'm still learning all that stuff. There's Sunny. Beautiful kitty. So I put both bikes in there, got all my gear, my helmet and everything, put it all in the van, put the key in the van, turned the ignition. That's all it did. The whole dashboard just kind of flickered and the engine wouldn't turn over at all, nothing. I'm like, oh. So I had to take everything out of my car, out of the stealth van, out of Rusty, and put it into my Atlas. But I didn't bring the mountain bike, so I only could put one bike in my Atlas. So it's just not enough room for two bikes without scratching everything to death. So just put my road bike in, which is the most important bike right now to be working perfectly fine. So I jumped in my Atlas, drove down to Paul's house, and he has two fat bikes. So I used his second fat bike. We went for a ride through Newmarket, and I was gonna videotape that for you guys too. Sorry, just again the whole fact that the car didn't start kind of like set me off on the wrong path for the day, and I'm like, I don't want to videotape this. I should have. It would have been epic to stick the key in, videotaping it, and going click 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 click. Van life is over. But like I said, Paul and I had a good time, and we had a coffee after, and then I waited to meet up with my buddy Steve, and I bought him some sushi for lunch because I wanted to kind of reward him, pay him for helping me fix my bike, and which is very important. I need my bike to be working perfectly fine. So we sat there, we had our sushi, he fixed my bike, and then I came home. And I jump-started the van and then drove the van over to the mechanics. I phoned them first and said, this is what's happening with my car. Can you just check to see if it's the battery? Is the battery dead, or is it not charging? Is it the alternator? What? Like, I don't know what it is. So he's like, yeah, sure, come on over. It was like 5:15 and they close at 6. So I zipped over there after I jump-started. It jump-started perfectly. So I'm not sure what that would indicate. I guess it meant the battery was dead. So got it there. He puts a tester on it and compared it to the numbers that are on the battery. And he's like, yeah, your battery can't hold a charge anymore. So he checked to see if in his inventory he had one. He did. It was a very expensive battery. It's the most expensive battery I've ever bought. I didn't want to buy an expensive battery, but he said this specific battery is meant for this vehicle. It holds, it's a big battery, I guess, because the van has, 3 electric doors and it has a whole lot of, has the 2 DVD players in it. So I guess when they built that, ooh, my stomach went crazy there. Well, I guess when they built that van, they said this van's going to need a lot of power. So they used a bigger battery. I'm not sure what the model number is or whatever on it, but it was really expensive. Again, another cost I didn't really want to incur, but I had to because the van needs to run. So now the van starts perfectly fine, and I'm looking forward to our first stealth trip, whether it's going to be just like an overnight thing. So I'll get to a location, do a dinner kind of thing, maybe do a late snack kind of thing, sleep, do a breakfast, and then come home. That's probably what I'll do the first one. And then later on, I'll start doing the 24 hours, which a lot of people love. It's the 24-hour stealth camping, and we got the van for it. So yesterday too, I also got Amazon deliver me my package that I talked to you guys about before. Not this. That's a new restaurant in the area. So this is the bottle, and it's an olive bottle, and it's got it's just a nice looking countertop. I'm gonna have to wash it, make sure everything's all nice and clean on it. But it came with, I guess, a little funnel to pour more oil into it. That's not part of it. This is a cap, I guess you can put on, and then put another cap on if you just wanted to have it stored. So it came with 2 caps. Look at this, eh? 2 caps, 2 seals, and then 2 different kinds of pourers. So this one is, I guess, your typical like liquor pourer, and you can just have a cap on it. But this is the one I really wanted right here. Like I said, it has that tip over. As you tip it, it opens, and as you tip it back, it at least covers the top, so dust and stuff doesn't get into it. So again, I'm gonna have to wash all this stuff, and it'll look nice on the counter. Hope you guys like that. Let me know in the comments below if you actually have one of those oil dispensers or pourers on your countertop, and how do you like it? Now let's go check the car and see if it starts this morning. Let's do this. Okay, here's the test, people. Here we go. No problemo. Good to go. So, again, I had the bike in here. We were all set to go. Now I'm keeping jumper cables in here from now on, just in case. I'll hide them under one of those seats maybe. But yeah, got the sun coming through the sunroof. I was thinking when it didn't start the next morning, I was thinking maybe because the guys were working on it for probably hours, the doors were open and the battery drained, and then again, they had no problems starting it on their property. But when I took it and brought it home, and then I vacuumed it for like an hour, again with the doors open, I should have flipped that little switch. I didn't realize because it was so bright out that they were on. But from now on, if I work on the car at all, I'm going to make sure I hit that whatever that switch is in here. I couldn't figure out if there's these things you press it in and then it turns on, but I don't know what button it is to shut the actual interior lights so they don't come on. If anybody knows how to do that, let me know in the comments below. So let's hope that is the last of our problems with the Stealth van. Hopefully Rusty can make it at least a couple more months without any issues whatsoever. Again, I look forward to doing my first overnight. I have a few places planned, and I hope you guys love those videos. I hope you guys share those videos. Leave your comments. Let me know how much you love those videos and what would you like to see next. I'm always taking suggestions. Some of you guys have come up with amazing suggestions in the past. Ryan from Buffalo, he's the guy who said I should go to the world's largest truck stop. And I rewarded him by taking him out to dinner because that video obviously did really well. And then all the rest of you guys who knew about Buc-ee's, and then I flew down to Texas last year, went to Buc-ee's, and that video is still a very, very fast growing video. I think it's getting 60,000 views a month still. That's how good. Oh, you just missed a little cat fight happening. Ninja, don't bug Sunny. You guys haven't seen Ninja today. There's my Ninja. There's my Ninja. Uh-oh, you got a bum view. Yeah, once again, I'd like to thank every single one of you guys out there who give me these amazing suggestions and open my eyes to things that I never knew existed, and then I make content for you guys to watch and enjoy. All right, so today is Friday. It is 11:30. I am going up to the cottage to hang out with Carol and her mom and dad, have dinner. We bought some steaks, and we're just gonna hang out, and then I'll probably be back here Friday night. And then Saturday I'll probably go for a bike ride and do a live show at night. I've got a special surprise. Hope you guys watch tomorrow night. It's gonna be awesome.